in South Carolina, but police have refused any comment. 4 people have been arrested for stripping and stealing the elder Jordan's cart found last week in Fayetteville, North Carolina. None of those charged are said to be murder suspects.
It's killer raps, we got the hottest staff. In 03, I made a dynasty like Robert Kraft.
What's up, y'all? OG the Beast here, and we got another Hot Take Blank. Of course, this is a segment where I choose a current topic and spend about 5 to 7 minutes giving my take on it. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. It only takes a few seconds of your time and it does great wonders for this channel. Also, if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. Now, today's blank is episode 7 and 8 of The Last Dance. Again, great work by the guys that put this together. I'm loving it so far. I am loving it. I really enjoy watching this docu. It sheds a lot of light on some of the misconceptions of Michael Jordan. It also gets a lot of people pumped up just by watching it. I mean, I'm sure I speak for everybody when I say, hey, this docu be getting people pumped up. Personally, I can't wait till the season starts back up so we can see who actually Jordan rubbed off on. Cause I know for a fact there's some NBA players that will approach the game much differently after watching this documentary. But episode 7 starts out with them talking about the passing of Jordan's father. He pulled over on the side of the road to take a nap and was shot in the chest and dumped in a creek between North and South Carolina. That is tragic. As imagine, this really took a serious toll on Jordan, and what's crazy here is there's a conspiracy that Jordan's gambling has something to do with it. Now, I'm not going to indulge into that. I'ma just say it for what it is. Not paying back debts and whatnot. I don't know how true it is. Somebody got it from somewhere, but who knows? Jordan's abrupt retirement in '93 also raises red flags when you look back on it. I mean, hey, if you go back and listen to his retirement speech again, he clearly says, I'm gonna leave the door open for a possible return if David Stern lets me now. But why would David Stern have to let him? He's Michael Jordan. But it does raise some red flags when it comes to that conspiracy theory. My thing is, first off, why would you retire in the middle of your prime? Jordan stated that he was leaving the game because he felt like he had nothing else to play for. I don't believe that, and I hope y'all don't either. So when it comes to this theory that Stern had to withdraw Jordan from the league because of his fate of gambling issues was becoming a bigger problem than they originally thought, I believe that. Hey man, Jordan wasn't that bad at baseball, man. I know a lot of people are very judgmental when it comes to Jordan's baseball career, the short baseball career he had, but hey, he wasn't that bad. And I hear questions floating around that if he would have never came back that second time and instead decided to stick with baseball, could he have inevitably made it to the majors? Look man, Jordan is a very, determined individual, and to do what he did in the minors from a man that hasn't played baseball in over X amount of years was amazing to me. We expect greatness when it comes to Jordan no matter what he's doing. So if he gives us anything less than that, it's a bad look to us. We forget that he's human too. Averaging 202 with 50 RBIs is decent, and I think he would have gotten better and eventually got his shot in the majors, but who knows. But while Jordan was playing baseball, Scottie was trying to figure out how far he could lead this Bulls team. And that first year was cool. Scottie averaged 21, 8, and 5 with almost 3 steals a night plus a block. That's a great season back then. Shit, that's a great season right now. And all was good until game 3 of the semis happened, where Scottie decided to sit out of the last play because it wasn't drawn up for him. As a leader of the team, you can't act like this. At that moment, Scottie thought he was bigger than the game. He had some growing up to do, y'all. This was an obvious reality check, and the Bulls would lose the series without their superstar, so I'ma say this. Pippen, you ain't that guy, my friend. You will forever and always be Jordan's sidekick, and that's not a bad job, cause you was a hell of a sidekick. But that's all you ever will be. We saw what you were after the Bulls, and we saw what you were when you had your opportunity when Jordan retired. But anyway, I'ma segue to this. I love the show of Jordan's determination in episode 8. The first season without MJ was cool, but then they kinda derailed during the second season. Barely above 500 before Jordan returned in time for the playoffs. Of course, he came back with the 45 and took the L to the Magic, but he had a different look in his eye that offseason. I mean, pushing his teammates to the max and going above and beyond to achieve greatness, which inevitably led to some instances where shit went south, like the whole Steve Kerr situation. Hey, was Jordan out of line for hitting the smallest guy on the team? Let me know down in the comments, y'all. calling Scott Burrell out his name repeatedly. I know y'all saw that. That was kind of cringy to me, but moving on. It seemed like Jordan can use anything to get him going. The LeBradford Smith thing was hilarious to me, and it's just a prime example of how Jordan was. He needed something to feed off of. He needed to feel a challenge to take his game to the next level, even if he had to make it up. And it's crazy to hear that he made that whole situation up about him saying nice game or whatever the case may be. But Jordan is the reason a lot of players aren't as successful as they should have been in the league, and I don't feel sorry for him one bit. Not one bit, y'all. No, not one bit. Step your game up, my guy. Shout out to Gary Payton, though. That man was tough back in the day. But the scene where they handed Mike the tablet and he started laughing at GP when he said he would have shut him down if he would have guarded him from the jump, and all of that was priceless. I loved it. It was probably one of my favorite scenes to watch during this segment. It was just priceless. But let me know down in the comments what y'all think about the docu so far. Episodes 9 and 10 are coming next week, and that is the conclusion, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait to watch that. It's been a brilliant experience so far, but I'm gonna definitely see y'all in the next video. But I'm gonna get on up out of here. OG out.